So, I reckon we're out here with the whiskey again. I got Amy out here for the first time since November, so it's a Christmas miracle.
That's a lot.
So we were just out here hanging out, and I've been seeing on TikTok and the interwebs people giving their top 10 bourbons of the year. I know y'all don't really come to me for bourbon. You come to me for me to talk like an idiot and to see Amy's butt when I post it. Shooting her with a Nerf gun. But I wanted to participate in this thing. I'm not going to do 10 because I think 10's kind of apples to apples. Once you get 10 bourbons, all bourbon's pretty damn good. But figured I would do 5. I'll do 6. I'll do 1 bourbon being more of a readily available bourbon that anybody can go get. That'll be my top 6 of 2024. I could put another one in the 6th place, but to have one that you can just go to the store and get, I'll just throw that one in there. So, number 1, we've opened up so much good bourbon on this holiday season. It's been the greatest season ever. What I do is I usually start about, well, I save up all year. I don't really save it. I drink it, but I kind of go to the store, buy it, and then I'll hold it till about October to, we're at the pinnacle right now. Right after Christmas, open a new year. That's bourbon season to me. But number 6 being the Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style. I think it's one of the best bourbons you can get. It's a little bit expensive, about $60 on the MSRP, but it's always there and it always delivers. It's good shit. And number 2, or number 5, I guess that would be number 6. Number 5 be the E.H. Taylor Bottled in Bond. Hard to beat, 100 proof. Can't hardly find it. Open this one about October. And I always leave a little bit in these bottles that are so hard to find. I got a backup for most of these, but I always, just like in my head, I got to leave like a little sip for somebody comes over, never tried it, or before I open up the other one. I'll usually save a little sip in there for like 6 months, or have a kill party where you have a couple people over, and then you can just sit and try them. So what does this be? Number 4. Elmer T. It's the first time I've ever had this bourbon. Open it up a while back. Got to share it with a ton of people. So that's going to be number 4, the Elmer T. Lee on my list. And this one, if you ever get your hands on a Weller 12, same thing. Look, there's like a sip left in there. So we'll kill. This is one of Amy's favorite, whether you know it or not. You love this one. So, Weller 12, weeded, so hard to find. It's basically a pappy. It just didn't get picked by the Van Winkle family, but amazing bourbon. So what's number 2? Open this on Christmas. The Stagg Jr. I like it because it has a lot of heat. It's 132 proof. It's hot and could easily be number 1, but whenever I got number 1 the other day, it's hard to beat. What do you think it is?
Wasn't that the last on my blind?
It really was. So it didn't do well on a blind test, but at the old Fitzgerald, if you do it blind, I think everybody scored it pretty low. But if you bring it home and you kind of sit with it and you sip on it, smell it, take time, there's a reason why you can't find this anywhere. It's one of those bottles that usually are gonna sit on the shelf and never get open, but we put this on the company card, and for me and Bobby and with our Trinity Farms, I was like, we're just gonna have a little get together. Well, they go like 140 on the MSRP, but I was able to bring it home because I think Bobby got like a $600 Whistle Pig, so I'd rather have this one. So that's going to be my top 6 for 2023. But I do have a number 7. It's not this bottle. It's not open, but this is Midwinter Nights Dram. So the funny story about this thing is in 2020, this bottle was impossible to find. It's one of the biggest unicorns of 2020. It sold out immediately. You couldn't find them anywhere. So in 2021, we were sitting at a bar. It was snowing, perfect. And I had called this for the whole time that it was out as a Midnight Winter's Dream. I don't know why in my head that's what this bottle said, a Midnight Winter's Dream. And I asked everybody if you could get this bottle. And then it wasn't until probably 2 weeks ago that I realized, whenever I finally got one, that it was a Midwinter's Nights Dram. And I have called it a Midnight's Winter Dram even since I learned that it wasn't a dream. So, but this bottle right here, one of the best that there is, and we'll open that one up later. But
I didn't like that one either on my blind
yeah,
test.
she don't like anything. She likes wine, and then she likes Weller. She likes the stuff that's absolutely impossible to get. But that's my top 6, 7. I don't know. Figured I'd participate. I know y'all don't come to me for bourbon, but I got a pretty good collection, so you should. Y'all have a happy new year.